I mean, questioning something doesn't not doubt it. Like some people even question that this universe is real or not. So, do you believe in God?
No, not really.
So
It's similar to that woman. It's just like I kind of
you believe in
have a vague sense of an energy or something like that. I believe in collective consciousness because I think I've experienced it with laughter and love.
so okay. You know, in the Quran, Allah always utilize intellectual arguments. Allah in the Quran, Allah always addresses the minds, the intellect, the sound intellect. Allah said, "هل أتى على I will translate it, yeah? هل أتى على الإنسان حين من الدهر لم يكن شيئا مذكورا إنا خلقنا الإنسان من نطفة أمشاج نبتليه فجعلناه سميعا بصيرا." The meaning of the verse is, the time for mankind to think. There was once upon a time, it was not even a word of mentioning. Now he has a hearing and a sight. And it was created from mixed sperm and so on. The question we ask ourselves as human beings, that no way blind matter can create someone who has knowledge, has a sight, has ears. Do you agree with that? Blind matter cannot do that.
I guess, yeah. I have no means to disagree, so I suppose.
No, because there's what I would say to you, there's some of knowledge called knowledge which is known by necessity. One of them that it's impossible, irrational, illogical, that blind matter can create me.
Okay.
You agree with that?
Again, I don't have any means to disagree, so I suppose I agree.
Yeah. Do you agree? I'm saying, do you agree with that? Yeah.
I guess. I don't know how to disagree with it, so I guess.
There's no way to disagree with it.
Okay, then cool.
Let me make it clear to you to understand. If you try to disagree with that, it will make you, not you, anyone try to disagree with that will make him foolish. This is the iPhone.
Yeah.
If I say to you this iPhone was created by a rock,
Yeah.
would you accept that? The
Well, we all
iPhone.
came from stardust, so technically we're all kind of rocks.
No, ask me a question. If I say to you this iPhone was
Wrong
created,
answer.
this iPhone was created by a rock.
As I said, we all came from stardust initially.
I'm asking you, if I say to you this phone was created by a rock, would you accept that? This phone, iPhone has a camera, order, organized program. No way. Yes, what I'm saying, bro.
There was a designer.
Okay. Now, okay, say again.
There was a designer and a creator, right?
Okay, and now, have you seen the person who made it?
No.
You haven't seen. This is called unseen. Where it's unseen, there is a relative unseen and the absolute unseen.
Yeah.
You and I, to us, is unseen. We haven't seen the person who made it.
No.
But it is not conditional for me to see him to know that this person who made the phone must be smart.
Yeah, I understand.
By analyzing the phone. Yes, what we are using our sound reasoning, yeah? By looking at the phone, I have no doubt the person who made the phone must have a knowledge. Do you agree with that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Likewise, no doubt the person who made the iPhone must have ability.
Yeah.
Okay? Likewise, the one who made the phone must have what they call it, intent. Yeah? Okay, this is iPhone, which is, I'm just giving you an example. What about you and I and this creation?
Yeah, no, I understand that. I understand it like with reference to ants.
It is
for
more
example. Like ants create these amazing colonies, yet they have no idea of our existence, and we're manipulating the entire planet around them. And that's fascinating. So ants live in their hub. We could just be ants to a greater being. I totally accept that. I was just,
sorry to cut you. What I'm saying, it is more rational, logical, that this beautiful creation, including ourselves, must have more powerful creator who has the knowledge, he has the will, he has the wisdom.
I understand.
You agree with that?
No. I understand what you're saying.
Of course, I'm speaking English. I'm not speaking Chinese, am I?
No.
Of course, you do understand.
Well, what I don't agree with is because I think when we get that far, rationality you're extending beyond rationality. It's too difficult to comprehend. We're monkey brains in that respect. But I do appreciate it because religion exists on the basis of faith. So it exists on the absence of belief, or on the absence of true knowledge.
I don't agree with that.
But that's what a religion is. You believe.
No, religion is a Greek word.
It's gorgeous. It's wonderful.
Religion is a Greek word, brother.
I suppose.
What it means? Religious mean.
Yeah, I have no. Again, yeah, sure. Sure it is.
Religion means a way of life.
Yeah.
Religion doesn't mean absence of evidence for faith. Doesn't mean religion in the Greek word means religious.
Okay.
Way of life. Every person has a way of life. But before we go into that, you said to me, you cannot extend that this creation must have a creator who possesses knowledge. How? If I'm saying to you that look to ourselves, we have a nose next to our mouth. Why? Before you eat, smell food.
It's great. It's brilliant.
Yeah, you have
Yes, you're right.
eyebrows.
It's as though it's created.
Let's go
I
step
know,
by
I
step.
accept it, yeah.
You accept. So we need a creator, no doubt.
I accept the capacity to sort of rationalize that, but I also accept the capacity to rationalize something completely different.
For example,
Well, that it could all just be chance. Why not?
define chance
Or
to
it
me.
could all, there is the rule of singularity.
Brother, don't go
kind of
off
thing
topic.
that-
Define
no, but
chance.
it's true.
Define
But
chance.
the rule of singularity suggests that we could have created it, that we're
Brother,
manufacturing it as we speak,
look,
in the Matrix and all that. Kind of
Okay.
stuff.
So you believe in
That's
the
also-
Matrix?
No, I don't believe in
Okay,
any
forget
of these
that.
things.
All right. Stick to what is makes sense. Don't blind follow what scientists tell us. I don't accept nothing from the scientists when it comes to creation of God. Because what they do? They talk nonsense. Yes, they talk nonsense. You and I, we have a sound reasoning, correct?
I mean, I'd like to think so, yeah, sure. As in, I'd like to think I have a sound reasoning. You've got
Of
a
course.
very sound reasoning.
No, you have
And
sound
you-
reasoning as well,
thank you
brother.
very much.
Clearly, because if I say to you, you know what? This do you know who gave me this coffee shop? I mean, this coffee shop.
Starbucks by the looks of it.
No, it was by chance. Would you accept that? Be logical.
No, of course I would.
No, that's what I'm saying. You see? So that's what I'm saying. You have a sound reasoning.
No, look, the only thing I'm curious about is if you ever doubted it. I mean, you speak with
But
such
before we
conviction.
go down to it, let us see step by step, because I want to stick to one point and move on, yeah?
Okay.
What I would say to you, you said chance. Chance is not an entity that exists outside in reality. Chance is what? Is an occasion. Like I say, you know what? Today you have a chance to win £10,000. I'm not going to say today you have a 10,000. I'm not going to tell you today you'll be given £10,000 by someone called chance or something chance, because you're going to tell me someone called chance or is a human being or is an entity. So chance is not an entity that exists outside. Rather, any human being with sound reasoning is impossible, irrational, illogical, foolishness, stupidity. I have respect to think this beautiful creation was created by something called chance. Do you agree with that?
Not exactly.
So chance. So it's possible that chance creates this universe.
Well, there's a chance.
What is chance? Define chance.
Well, I think it's something like there's some obscene statistic that sort of we exist, like we're one of 100 trillion sperm or something like that. Like the chance of us existing.
I'm
is
asking
so
you what define
minute.
chance. Define chance.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't
Have you
know how
seen
to
chance
define-
walking the street? Hello, baby.
No, but that's the.
Is a chance entity?
But you. No, No.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? Yeah. You know deep down, if you walk outside, yeah, I know when you walk outside, you will never look around and you see beautiful tree, beautiful sky, beautiful mountains, beautiful people, and you think, you know what? Yeah, chance create them. You don't think like that. That's why one of the
No,
most
I always question things. Absolutely.
questioning doesn't mean you think, because we have to. What we have to do, understand. Does a chance possess knowledge?
Well, no.
Does it?
The concept of chance doesn't possess knowledge.
Does it possess power?
Yeah, I suppose you could attribute power to it.
To
Much
what?
like you could, well, if you believe that it does, then you could attribute power to it.
People believe.
People
chan-
might flip a coin and they might be like, I'm going to go that way or that way, and I'm going to leave it up to chance.
Okay.
So you're attributing power to the concept.
I'll tell you, there's no chance.
I just created chance.
No, there's no
That
chance.
is a perfect
Because it is
example.
impossible.
50-50 chance that way, that
Okay,
way.
that-
You're
would that-
attributing power to the chance.
Okay. With that coin, that coin, chance didn't come and lift it. You did.
Yeah,
So chance not an entity.
I'm the entity.
That's it.
So I'm the
So
creator.
you need. That's it. That's what you need to doer. That doer can do something by chance or something with a choice. Yeah.
I get that.
So therefore, you need a doer. And that doer cannot be chance. It's illogical.
No, you're right. I just think.
Yeah, I'm alright.
basically-
Alhamdulillah. That's good. Because
Can I have you?
yeah, تفضل. Don't run away. Yeah.
No, I'm Muslim.
It's expensive, alhamdulillah. Well, I would say to you, look, yeah. That's why in the Quran, Allah, as I've mentioned to you, what's your name? Sorry.
Joe.
Nice to meet you, Joe. My name is Shamsi. Yeah. That's why I said to you, Joe. In the Quran, Allah always addresses people's minds, intellect, and a sound, natural inclination. Because
It's beautiful.
Yeah. And those tools, the Creator create us with them in order to recognize Him and to worship Him alone. That's why when I say to you about the iPhone, it's impossible, illogical for an iPhone to be created by a rock, even though a rock has energy. Yeah, but it's impossible. If I say to you that phone was created by a child that is 5 months old, it's impossible.
What if I said to you that phone was created by a 12-year-old in one of those factories where they're sort of forced to work and piece things together.
But they had to teach him first.
Yeah, I know, but like
Yeah,
that's kind of where the funds
no, that's
do
my.
come from.
Afwan, akhi, 1 second.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have
Let's
one
say.
question for him. Finish.
Yeah, but I was going to finish. But my point was, even if that child, they have to teach him first. He has to possess knowledge.
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
But
so
what
my
if it
point-
was made by slave labor and now we're just walking
No,
around with it?
no, that slave labor must have a knowledge how to make it. Even if it was made by chicken, that chicken they have to teach him. You know what I'm saying? Look, let's be rational. That's why I believe anyone. Joe, I have to be straightforward with you.
Please do.
Yeah, Joe, this matter is not a joke. It's good to smile with each other.
Oh, sorry.
But no, it's good to smile. No problem, smile with each other. But this matter is a matter of the hereafter. Either it's going to be hellfire or paradise. That's why in the Quran, Allah sometimes utilizes intellectual proofs. But sometimes Allah utilizes psychological proofs. Psychological proofs when Allah threatens mankind with the fire. That fear the fire. You're going to die one day. We're going to die. How many people left the house and never come back? How many people went sleep, they never wake up? You understand? That's why Prophet Muhammad told us, go visit the graves. Because there are people like you and I, joking, having a fun, families, next to me that are in the graves. You know? So Allah threatened mankind with that.
I suppose, but I think. Sorry, you want to?
Yeah, you understand, go on.
I have one question. I'm gonna go.
No problem,
What's
akhi.
your jobs?
Pardon?
What's your jobs? Just this is started our
My job?
Yes.
I'm a lawyer.
Lawyer. Okay, I will give you that notebook. It's a white check. I write how much you need it.
What? Why?
Here write how much you need it.
I don't need any money, man.
No, this is the started our dialect. Started. This will be happening something right now, and
Huh?
you will believe something is
Ada.
wrong. Just let me. Write how much you need it.
You want me to write a figure on
Yeah, it's figure. Write down how much you need it. I will give you.
Yeah.
Give me the pen.
it? I didn't mean to drop
I
a
will
very
give
expensive
you.
pen.
I will give
No worry,
you.
Joe.
I will give you. Tell me
After,
how much-
after the money, give me, brother, you keep pushing me, brother.
Oh, sorry.
I need zero, man. Like, that's
Zero?
Zero. I don't need anything, bro.
You see, this is what chance. Here, 10,000 pound I have. If you write 10,000.
Well, 10,000. Bye-bye, let's go.
Let me. Here is 10,000. Before you talk about the chance, if you write 10,000 here, that money goes through to you.
Oh, maybe someone else
You
needs
lost,
it.
no.
So maybe
You
I have
lost
left
the
it up to
chance.
chance.
You lost
I
the
don't-
chance.
No, he's proving the point. He's proving the point.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
I know.
he's proving
See
the point.
the
Point.
That was the point.
Yeah.
Chance. You need a chance. Who created the chance? Me. To you, that is the white check.
That's the point. You need to do it.
This is the creation. Is the white check. Is the 10,000 pound. Is right. I will must give you because I promise you to write. You write zero. Zero is nothing. I don't have zero to give you. If you write 10,000, sure I will give you 10,000 in my pocket to you. You lose the chance.
Yeah.
The creation is someone is help me. Who are gonna help me? Allah. God will help me. This money. Who created this money? Factory. Yes.
I suppose, yeah.
Yes, factory. The factory will need accessory. Who the
Alaikum.
need accessory better? Who the accessory for to product the money?
What men?
Man. The man have needed knowledge. Where he gone for the knowledge?
The world.
The world. So when they gone to university, let me to explain this one. When they gone to university and got knowledge.
حياك الله كيفك بخير هو مسلم
From first day when he went to the school, he was uneducated and step by step gone to the university and the mind and created the money. Who gave the mind to create the money for him?
I mean, I don't know.
So you don't believe Allah, you don't believe God. So I will tell you that God gave the mind to make up something like phone, like water, like this paper. That man is sit over there in the factory to make this paper, and I just was the white, and I got the pen and write under how much you need it. You say zero. If you write here 10,000, sure this is 10,000. I will give you. I will show everybody, but no follow me, okay?
Yeah, you're gonna follow love, you're gonna follow you, brother.
Listen.
I'm one of them.
Okay, you lose the chance. The creation of me, but who gonna give this money? Allah. I went to the jobs. I am a civilian engineer and also a lawyer. That you have the main point. I have degree in my Arabic language. I know the Arabic. I'm not of Arabic. I'm from Afghanistan. Okay?
MashaAllah. strong
This one,
people.
Okay, this one is you write 0. If you write it 100, surely this is our when Muslim promise something one gave you 100, I will give you. So right now I will give you just one copy for a year. Okay, that's all. You don't believe Allah. Believe it Allah. If Allah is not in the top, is not on the top, He's here. Here is I mean, if you don't believe Allah, when you sleep and suddenly like this is the
Yeah.
Well, sorry, akhi, 1 second, yeah. Sorry, but firstly, we say Allah above His creation, but Allah by knowledge, He knows everything. But what we say to you, look here, what the brother is mentioning is something which is good, you know. So he's talking about the chance. Like I said, to summarize, chance is not an entity. Chance is not entity. So what's happening now, Joe? Yeah, we are turning off our sound reasoning, and we just listen to any theories that the science come with. For example, singularity. For example, this is wallahi, any human being reflects deep down with himself and look upon the reflect upon the creation. That's why in the Quran Allah said, "Inna fi khalqis samawati wal ard." Within the creation of the heavens and the earth, the sky and the earth. إن في خلق السماوات والأرض واختلاف الليل والنهار, and the alteration of a day and night. It is a sign for people of understanding with sound reasoning. What does that mean, Joe, when Allah said it is a sign? When Allah said it is a sign, meaning it is a sign and an indication that points toward there is a creator who must be worshipped alone. You know, and that is something which cannot be denied. As for example, Allah said in another verse, would they create by nothing? Or did they create themselves? Or did they create the heavens and the earth? Surely they have no firm belief. So the question you ask yourself, this creation, was it created by nothing? Or did it create itself?
Well, that's the question I do ask myself.
So let me ask you, what do you think? Was it created by nothing?
I haven't worked it out.
Okay, let me tell you what is nothing. Nothing is non-existent. Nothing, Joe, is a non-existent. It's illogical, impossible for something that does not exist to create something else.
Yeah, I accept that.
You accept that?
Totally.
Okay. Now the second question, Allah said, oh, did they create themselves? Or we create ourselves? That is called law of non-contradiction, which Allah mentioned in the Quran, not with this concept of law of non-contradiction, because if we already exist, there is no need to create ourselves. There will be contradiction. So therefore, what is left, we must have a creator. And that creator cannot be a rock or something. That creator must possess knowledge, because we can see the effect of knowledge within the creation. Must possess power, must possess wisdom. Okay? Is that logical?
No. It's not illogical. I think the logic makes perfect sense.
That's what I said. It's logical.
But I think we're able to
so you agree? That's what I meant.
draw other conclusions. We're rationally able to arrive at separate conclusions.
What is it? Give me an example of that.
Well,
there is none.
Penicillin, for example.
Where is defined that?
Penicillin came from a moldy sandwich. So penicillin, this fantastic drug that has cured so many of our ills, which we manufactured, actually came from a mistake. So it could be the case.
How came from mistake?
Well, as in it was left there. It was a moldy sandwich.
Yeah,
but
that's
like
not
that,
mistake.
moldy bread kind
Yeah,
of.
that's not mistake.
No, but it was an accident. It was an accident. It
was discovered.
It was discovered by accident.
Yeah.
So the thing. No,
yeah,
not
it's
made
not
by
made.
accident. Apologies.
Yeah.
It was discovered by
It was
accident.
discovered. Yeah.
But that's what I mean. So I think you could even arrive at a separate conclusion that this was discovered by accident.
No. Discovered that. Okay. The question: that sandwich, did it come by itself?
No, it was made
That's
at some point.
So me discovering something doesn't not negate it came by chance or just came by itself. What you're doing, you have to differentiate between the sandwich and us discovering it by accident.
Yeah.
Us discovering it by accident has nothing to do with the sandwich. Someone made it.
No, you're right.
You understand?
Yeah.
So my point still stand. What I would say to you, Joe, because I was speaking to one lady 2 weeks ago. The same thing. She said, you know what you're saying makes sense. But there is possibility, there's other options. I said, sister, if what I'm making is sense and it's logical, rational, why you have to go to other possibilities? It's like you, for example, sorry, Joe, to cut you, yeah? Okay. Imagine, Joe, you are a police officer. You do your research, there's a crime, so you come to a conclusion with a logical way, tangible proofs that the person who did it, so and so. You're not going to say, you know what, there's possibility it could be a monkey. There's possibility it could be a chicken. You're not going to start looking for possibility when you have a logical, rational, tangible proofs that so and so did it.
Yeah, the only thing I can say there is that sense exists within the capacity to reason. So once reasoning expands, then you have more like sort of capacity or the parameters to make sense widen as well.
No, what I'm saying.
So, for example,
Sorry.
whilst you do make perfect sense within the bounds of what you're arguing, I think when you extend the parameters, you can sort of draw out sense.
No, what I'm
You
talking
can draw out logic.
Joe, what I'm talking about here, something called universal knowledge. You can't
I don't know about universal knowledge.
What do you mean by that? When I say universal knowledge, any human being, I'll give you an example, not a proof, because it's called self-evidence. But I'll give you an example. If a child, 5 months old, someone hit him at the back, the child will not start looking, because he know in order for something to happen, must have a cause.
Yeah, cause and effect.
Okay, that's called universal knowledge. That is known. Cause and effect, yeah? For example of that as well, the law of a non-contradiction. Yeah? For example, if a child looking for a doll, if he finds the doll in his room, he will not start looking for the same doll somewhere else.
If he lost the doll in his
If
room,
he lost
I
the
mean,
doll
he won't
and he
start
finds it, he will not start, because he knows, that is in that place. So what I'm saying, what we talk, that's what Allah in the Quran.
I know what you mean. There,
That's why in the Quran true that this book is from the creator of everything. He utilized proofs called universal knowledge. It's not a dream. I said, Joe, I didn't tell you believe in Islam is the truth. Why? Because one day I was sleeping and Prophet Muhammad